Laws of exponent or the rules in exponent, they basically help us understand when you're given two or more numbers which have exponents to them, what happens to them when you multiply the numbers or when you divide the numbers, how to deal with the powers. And that's exactly where these rules will help us make our calculations a lot easier. So first law states that when you are given two numbers and if they both have same base and these numbers they have the exponent part to them, and let's say the first number is m to the power p and the second number is m to the power q, right? And when you multiply these two numbers together, according to the first law, the base remains same and their powers will get added respectively, and that addition becomes the new exponent as a result. So m to the power p times m to the power q can be written as m to the power p plus q. So let us understand this through an example. Let's say my first number is 5 to the power 2 and I'm multiplying that with 5 to the power 3, correct? Using this logic, I should be simply able to say that this whole product is 5 to the power 2 plus 3, which is 5. Okay? But let's see how it really works. So 5 to the power 2 can be simply written as 5 times 5, correct? And 5 to the power 3 can be written as 5 times 5 times 5, 3 times 5 being multiplied together, correct? So that's my second number. And we are multiplying these two numbers together. That means I have 5 times 5 that I need to multiply, and which is simply another way of writing 5 to the power 5. Simple formula you need to remember is that when you're multiplying two numbers with the same base, their powers will get added. In the first law, we were dealing with the multiplication of two numbers with the same base and different powers, correct? In the second law, we are dealing with division of two numbers, and those two numbers happen to have the same base, but their powers are different. So let's say the first number is m to the power x, and the second number is m to the power y, and we are dividing these two numbers. So in multiplication, we were adding the powers. Keeping the same logic, what we are going to do is in division, we are subtracting the powers, meaning the base remains same and their powers will get subtracted. So m to the power x divided by m to the power y will be m to the power x minus y. So let's see how it works by putting an example to it. All right. So my first number is, let's say, 6 to the power 5. All right. And my second number is 6 to the power 3. So when you divide these numbers, what really happens? We can rewrite this number as 6 to the power 5 divided by 6 to the power 3, correct? And that could be rewritten as this, that if you expand these numbers, 6 to the power 5 becomes 5 times 6, simple enough, right? And 6 to the power 3 is multiplying 6 3 times, right? Now, if you simply cancel the common factors, 3 6 from the bottom will cancel 3 6 from the top, right? And what you're left with is 6 times 6, which is nothing but 6 to the power 2. And that's exactly we were stating in this form, that if you were not to go through this method, you would simply state that I could obtain 6 to the power 5 divided by 6 to the power 3 using this formula as 6 to the power 5 minus 3, which is 6 to the power 2. And we have exactly the same thing here. So simple formula you need to keep in mind is that when you are dividing two numbers that have exponent form, same base, the powers get subtracted and the base remains the same. Okay, now let us look at our next law. Third law of exponent, or the third rule of exponent, is if I were to take a number a to the power m, it is a number in an exponent form, right? Let's say if I raise a power to this number itself and I make it a power n, correct? So here, how do you deal with this situation, right? The third law states that when you are raising a power to an exponent, the powers get multiplied and it becomes a new number as a to the power m times n. Okay, let's take an example. So let us put a number to it. Let's say I have 10 to the power 2 and I'm raising a power of 3 to this number. Okay, So how do you actually expand this number 10 to the power 2, which has the to the power 3? That means I am multiplying 10 to the power 2 three times. Simple enough, right? That's exactly what power means, correct? And each 10 square is 10 multiplied by 10, right? So this 10 square, the first part is 10 times 10. This will be another 10 multiplied 2 times, and then you will have similar thing here, another 10 multiplied 2 times. That means in total, how many times I'm multiplying 10? I am multiplying that 6 times. So that is how my net result should be 10 to the power 6. And that is exactly this specific formula, or the third law is stating that when you have a number and you raise the power to that, their powers will get multiplied, meaning without having to go through these steps, I could simply write here that 10 to the power 2 gets multiplied with 3 and it becomes 6 here. Okay, so this is our third law of exponent, that when you raise power n to a number that already has some power to it, then the powers get multiplied and the base remains the same.